Perfect.
We're going to be trying out some things today. I don't even know what I'm saying. Thanks for clicking on my video to watch today. I'm going to be trying some makeups. This introduction would probably be better if I knew what I was going to use. The only thing I do know I'm going to try in this video is I'm going to be trying these Revolution bronzers. I got 3 colors. I kind of went ham, but we move. My friends always ask, Fully, why are you on a makeup brand? You never buy anything. Behind closed doors, eh? Babes. I'm going to use Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I haven't used this in a while, and it's quite interesting because this genuinely is my favorite foundation, and I wear this whenever I'm going out and I really need my makeup to last. That's when I use this one. I'm gonna refresh my skin first, make it feel all fresh. I'm going to use the Bear With Me spray. I love this stuff. This in the summertime, this is a summer essential. If you don't have this already, girl. Since I'm using a matte foundation, I really want my base to be as glowy as possible. Like, we are going for ultimate glow. I'm going to be going in with the Radiance veil from Illamasqua. I think it's called the Beyond veil now. And then we're going to even that out with the matte foundation on top. NYX professional makeup have a dupe to this, which is so gorgeous. Let me know if you would want to see a dupes video from me. I do really like the Radiance veil, but it is actually quite matte feeling, so I'm just gonna go in with a bit more of the Bear With Me. I actually feel bad if you haven't tried this foundation yet. It's so good. Like, just as I'm applying it, I'm remembering why I love it so much. You just need the tiniest bit and it's like coverage. Oh. Some people will say that it oxidizes, and it does. This is why it's so important for you to, if possible, get shade matched, because that makes all the difference. It will oxidize to your color, if that makes sense. I don't know how this is going to show up on camera, but on my hand this foundation looks a lot lighter when I first put it onto my skin, but now that it's settled, it matches me now. Alternatively, I know there are apps out there that you can use, so you can compare maybe a foundation that you currently own and that you really like the color of, and be able to compare it to, I've forgotten what it's called. I think it's called oh, it's like Slap. A lot of people I've advised or have done makeup for have found that app really helpful. There might be a few of them, but this like Slap one keeps coming up, so I think it's called Slap. It'll all be linked down below. This foundation. Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in Mocha. Man, this concealer, it saved me in some dark times, you know. Sometimes when you try a new concealer, the concealer just goes left on you. Mocha is there. Just snatch it back. Just See, my only con is just that this highlight isn't bright enough for me. I like to go a little bit brighter, but whenever I want my skin to look lifted but not overdone, and I just want a brow bone highlight that still highlights but isn't too wah in your face, it's Mocha. It's Mocha, man. When I start making sounds and I'm not finishing my sentences, that's how you know the product is really good. The Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation and concealer. I haven't used this combination in a long time because I've just been my eyes have been too wide and I've been distracted here and there. Need this, need. There is beauty in sticking to what you know. In this lockdown period, I've consciously tried not to use too many NYX Cosmetics products, I'll be honest. Just because I work for them and I literally wear the stuff all the time. So I was trying to branch out into different, but man, There is beauty in sticking to what you know. Hey. I need to do a little bit of damage control here. I didn't color correct around my mouth, so I'm gonna have to put a bit of this on. So this is the Fast Base foundation in F18. I tend to, these days, use a darker foundation or concealer, something that's quite on the reddish side, and then I put a lighter concealer on top to even it out. But I already put concealer there, so now I'm just very aware that it's gonna feel a bit heavier around here than normal. But normally when I'm just applying my foundation, I'll put this on so that when I go to like highlight, then I put the concealer on top and it's okay, it's not too bad. I'm just putting a little bit of Mocha on the back of my hand. So I'm just going to add a touch of this Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer in the shade 13.7. Because the foundation is darker, to balance it out and make my skin look normal again, the concealer I use on top has to be much lighter. So I'm going to use a mix of Laura Mercier Translucent and Medium Deep because these are bomb. Okay, so I need to get some bronzer on this face. I'm ready. Get these out the box so we can have a look at them. I really like this packaging. It smells like cocktails by the pool. So it came in the box and then it's covered with this little plastic sheet. You got a nice mirror. Oh, don't want to see all that. And then you get the bronzer. This is huge. Really nice. So this one is called Dark. And the next one is called Deep, and this one is Deep Dark. This is the darkest. Right, so this one is dark, this one is deep, and this one is deep dark. I believe there's a color between dark and deep, which I didn't get because from watching other people's videos, it sounded like it was quite cool tone. I'm going to start off with trying dark. Oh gosh. Not because I think it's the right color, but because I think it has the most warmth to it out of the three. And then I'll add deep if necessary, and then dark deep if necessary. Or deep dark. I don't even know, man. I was confused. I'm not gonna lie, this smell is just sending me. Oh, I love it. If you don't like scented makeup, you might not like this as much. I can smell it as I'm applying it, and just having it open in front of me, I can smell it as well. I like the color that this is giving me, but it's not giving me enough sculpt. I think on an everyday face, if I'm not looking to like chisel cheekbones and all that stuff, I could probably use this on its own. Just because of how bright my concealer is, I feel like I really need to go darker. Because, girl, the difference between my face and my neck is... Normally, I leave that to my bronzer slash contour, because normally I do that with liquids or creams. So it's a bit weird for me to leave like all of the bronzing down to the powder I put on. But we'll see. I'm gonna now use Deep. So hopefully this will give me a little bit more sculpt. Okay. Hey, Auntie Fufu. Okay now. Yo, who told coronavirus to stop 2020, man? Man, this could have been my summer drip. Hey. I really wish I could give you a more accurate review using this on its own. Maybe I will do that for another video, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like mixing those two. If you look like me, babes, get both. Dark gave me that initial warmth, and deep is just like, oh wow, 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 wow. Just gotta bronze up all this stuff because my neck is darker than my face. I'm gonna put the other one on. I don't even care. Nothing's stopping me. It's my life. Ooh, okay. Oh wow. Okay, this dark. Gonna have to just wipe off some excess. Just add a touch. Okay, that is dark. Boy. Oof. I am a very, very, very happy bunny right now. You know, you just have to like sit back and appreciate how nice the makeup is. Like really, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with how smoothly they went on, how well they blended on top of each other, how well it's blended on top of my foundation. It's just blended so effortlessly. Revolution are being extremely offensive right now. Like, I don't know what kind of message this is sending to other brands, but this is just dangerous. This is just dangerous right now. Like, do you see how disrespectful this bronzer is? Yo, even me, I'm just shook. I can't even, my mind isn't putting what next step to do together. It's just, it's not functioning right now because I'm just in awe. I'm just in awe. Do you know how long I have been waiting for bronzers that suit my skin tone? 9. It was only recently that I bought the Morphe one, and I do love that one. But to have this option, to have the choice, I've never experienced anything like that before in my life. You guys who have been buying bronzer since day, you know I haven't bought bronzer. I'm so happy. I am just so happy. What I've been doing up until this point, I've been using liquids, concealers, foundations to contour and to bronze, and I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, especially if you have oilier skin. I mean, the last thing you want to do is put more cream or more liquid on your face. So to have the powder option finally available, and readily available as well, like it's very accessible. 15.5 grams you get in here, £8. And you know, if you shop in Superdrug, then Superdrug pretty much have deals on Revolution constantly. I don't even know what next step to do. I'm just so happy. Like guys, I had to just take a moment and appreciate that, because that is very, very, very nice. I still don't feel like I've got my thoughts together, but we're gonna move on swiftly because otherwise I'll be here forever. I'm just going to take some of my no filter powder, and just in the area between the bronze and the Mercier powder. I'm just using this to smooth everything out. This is rude. Good, my pen, I don't even care. I'm using so much, I don't even care. Do you see like just how sculpted? This is my worst side, yeah? I like my cheekbone on this side better than I like on this side. Do you see? For blush, I am going into this blush from Cake. It's called Lucky. It's like the perfect pinky berry shade. I'm going to use this Illamasqua highlight in the shade Epic. I'm going to start off with that one. And if the spirit leads, I may dip into some of this Born to Glow highlighter, but we'll see. Let me put it like this, yeah. This one is your jalapeno. It's spicy, it's delicious, you know. It's lovely. It's just lovely by itself, yeah. This one is like your Scotch bonnet, yeah. For those of you who don't know what Scotch bonnet is, please look it up. Like, it's just a pepper that's commonly used in Nigerian, African, West African, all of it, cuisine and all of that. But it's spicy. It's very spicy. So this is like your Scotch bonnet. A little bit of this, small doses, but in the right amount. With the right amount, hey, get delicious stew. Jalapeno. Where's my Scotch bonnets? Don't know what I've done with it. There you are. Turn off the lights. Light a candle. I'm gonna do my lips now. I'm gonna start off with priming them. I'm gonna take the NYX Cosmetics lip primer. I love this stuff, man. Like, this just makes your lip colors go on so smoothly. So now I am going to take the Morphe liner in the shade Trendsetter. Now I'm going to take what is my favorite brown lip liner of all time. This is from Saturated Color Cosmetics. It is called Chocolate Muffin. If you follow me on Instagram, you're probably sick and tired of me talking about this because I talk about it all the time. And I do have backups. Like I said, I just don't believe in waste. So I'm going to keep using this until the wheels fall off or until the lead falls out. We'll see what happens. But it's been going strong for a long time now, so... So now I'm going to take this incredibly light lipstick. It is called Satin Ribbon. I really love ashy colored nude lipsticks because I just think they look bomb with brown liner. For my gloss today, I am going to be using the Kiko Smart Gloss. This is just the color has rubbed off, but it's the one that it's clear, but it looks bluish. So I guess it's supposed to make your teeth look whiter, but alright, I'm going to put on my head wrap and some earrings and change into something that is sleeveless so you can see my shoulders. Boom. Oh girl, I do have clothes on. I'm giving you full African auntie. We are just exposing my shoulders for this body oil. I got the shade Warm Bronze and it's the one that looks like it's black. Like, it looks really dark. And this does have like a matching brush that you can get for it. I'm just going to use my hands today. That's how I would be applying it anyway. Under these lights, you're not gonna get the full effect. I've seen other videos of people trying the body illuminator and that one is definitely a lot more shiny. This one has like a few specks of glitter, but what makes me really happy about this is the kind of dewiness that it gives your skin. It just makes your skin look like, oh. So this is with nada, this is with oil. So you see, it's minimal. You can't really tell. I'm going to mix this with my Cake liquid highlighter. So this is the Sheer Glow by Cake and I'm using the shade Fake It. I didn't use this one as my base today because I used the Radiance veil, but if I hadn't used this, I would have used this. So I'm going to try mixing this with the body oil and seeing if that does anything. I've just got like a few scooshes. Now add in a few scooshes of the oil. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Oh my day. Do you see my skin right now? I really love the texture of that oil. Like, it's quite thin. It does still feel a little bit tacky. Okay, so you probably want to leave it for a while to set in, but for me personally, I don't mind that. I normally moisturize my body with coconut oil anyway, and it's the same with that. Like, it just takes a few minutes for it to really sink into your skin and to dry down. So what are my final thoughts on this Glow collection? The bronzers, bomb. The oil, bomb. Everything from packaging to price point to availability. If your skin tone is between Tammy Clark and myself, I would probably still get dark. Although I didn't try the colors individually, there was something really beautiful about laying down that first layer of warmth. The next shade, Deep, it was a little bit more cool tone. You saw from the swatches. It's a bronzer, yes, but it is a bit more cool tone, so it behaves more like a contour. So having that warmth underneath it for it to mix into just made it look so much better. Deep Dark is, yeah, the name says it all. I do wish there was just one more shade that had that same depth but was more on the red side and behaved more like a typical bronzer should. It will be interesting to see how this behaves on somebody darker than me. I'll be very, very interested to watch that. Revolution really did that. I just want to give a shout out, major shout out and props to Wendy's World and Afro Glory. These guys are like the driving force to making this happen. These bronzers that you see today would not be here if these guys were not pushing for it behind the scenes. Thank you so much, guys, for fighting for us, basically, because this is something that personally I have been wanting bronzers for my skin tone forever. I don't even know the words to say. Thank you guys so much. I hope this has a Fenty effect and other brands start looking up and thinking, huh, we need to be more inclusive. So thank you so much for watching my video today and for making it to this point. If you have, share if you want to, subscribe and do all that good stuff. Follow me on Instagram. Everything will be linked below, and I will see you later. Bye.